What's happening, everyone? So today's Monday, today is Memorial Day, and while I would normally wish a happy Memorial Day, I got to thinking, and I think a lot of veterans share this similar sentiment that I'm having, that in a way it's not really a happy Memorial Day. And yeah, I know that it's the thing to do. You wish people happy Memorial Day. But for those individuals that served, and for anyone who knows someone who didn't make it out of any war, it's a day of reflection. I know people that didn't make it. I have friends who didn't make it. My father, who fought in Vietnam, lost friends in Vietnam. My grandfather in World War II lost friends, probably more than my father and myself combined. So it's Memorial Day. It's a day to reflect on all those who have given the ultimate sacrifice, and those who are not with us as well, those who have passed on at some point since their duty has ended. So today, and I know this is sounding really, really somber right now, I don't want it to be that way. Today I'm going to do something a little different. For all you veterans and non-veterans alike out there, for those that have served, for those that have not, I want to give you the chance at the end of this video to just honor those that you know that have fought. Whether or not they're fortunate enough to be here with us or not, just go ahead and give them a shout out. Shout out to their sacrifice. Let everybody know who they are, what they did. This is your forum right now at the end on the descriptions here. So on this Memorial Day, let's just let it out. Let's just talk about those that have meant something to us. So for me, obviously, a shout out to my father, and he is very much with us still. He fought in Vietnam. He was a UH-1 pilot, flew helicopters. He had West Point classmates who didn't make it out of Vietnam. One of them, a very, very good friend of his helicopter went down at some point, and I've been to his gravesite at Arlington National Cemetery. I've seen his name on the wall. So I just want to give a shout out to my dad and his classmates that he lost. Also to my grandfather, who also made it out of World War II. And I won't say unscathed. I don't think many made it out unscathed. I know for a fact that he did suffer from PTSD in some ways, definitely through night terrors. My grandfather was a lieutenant and a forward artillery observer in World War II. He was present at the Battle of the Bulge, and he's got some very, very great stories that at some other time I would love to share. One giving a Russian general a drive through numerous miles to Patton's celebration party after the war was won, and that didn't really go as planned. It's just a very funny story, but I'll give it at some other point. My grandfather passed away while I was at basic training in 2001, and unfortunately I was unable to attend his funeral. When you're in basic training, unless it's an immediate family member, if you go, you're recycled. So I spoke to him on the phone, and of course he understood, but shout out to him as well. And I've got numerous other family members going all the way back to the Revolutionary War. I have family members who were there at Lexington and Concord, all the way up to the surrender at Yorktown. I've had family members fight in the Civil War, both sides. So sadly, my family has known a lot of war. And I know a lot of families have known a lot of war. None in the Navy, though. None in the Navy like World Warships. So again, on this day, just use this time to reflect. Be thankful for everyone's service, especially for those who have made the ultimate sacrifice, or those that have passed on years later. So again, leave something in the description if you'd like to. I would like to see your stories. I'm sure that everyone else would. So I will wish a happy Memorial Day right now to you all. And I hope it's a wonderful one with your families, and you remember the sacrifices of those who have allowed us to get to this point that we can say Happy Memorial Day. More lighthearted videos coming tomorrow. I am out.